This is the Man Stop It podcast. Man Stop It. Man Stop It. I'm coming back to y'all with another one, man. So it's a story about Cdai 600. Like I say, I knew Cdai. He went to grade with my son Scrap. They played on the same basketball team together. Like I say, the streets portray these kids to be savages and put that savage name on them. I know Cdai personally. Uh, I remember one time coming out my crib on 59th in Michigan, which was 600s territory. We stayed right there. We moved on 59, South Michigan. We moved right there, and when I come out my crib, as soon as I come out my crib, I see Cdai, and it was another one. I think it was Bite Down. I'm gonna say Bite Down. Uh, so when I come out the crib, uh, I see Cdai, and I'm like, "What's going on, Cdai?" And he was like, "What's up, Pops?" He like, "What's going on, Pops?" And he used to call me Pops too. You know, that's why I say a lot. A few of them, like I knew him. I wasn't no new of. I knew him from going to Carter with my son Scrap, playing on the same team with my son Scrap. Uh, and I talked to him. Period. I talked to him. You know, he was a good ball player. He played basketball good. He was a hooper. That's why, a lot of them got a lot of talent too. Like, got a lot of talent. Uh, a lot of them got a lot of talent. So I talk to him a lot. Like, watching him play basketball. Like I say, the streets portray them to be savages. He wasn't like that neither. The streets how they made it, and this what the people want. They want them to kill each other, do this and that to each other. Uh, and they want them to do that to each other. So, like I say, I was coming out my crib. I saw Cdai. Uh, I was leaving. I was going. I don't know where I was going, but I was coming out the crib and I saw Cdai. He said, "Hey, what's up, Pops?" I'm like, "What's going on?" Now this 600's hood. We moved right there at the borderline at they shit. So he was like, "Yeah, Pops." He was like, "Scrap upped on me before." I'm like, "He upped on you?" He like, "Yeah, he upped on me." I'm saying, "He upped on you? He don't even own a gun, bro." No, this what I'm telling him. Like, he don't have a gun. How can he up? How can he up on you? He was like, "No, Pops, I'm serious, man. Scrap up the gun on me." I said, "Man, that boy ain't up no gun on you." Some parents, a lot of parents, you know, don't want to, like, some reason to, like, admit what their kids be out there doing. You know, I'm not gonna sit up here and I'm not gonna be no saint, you know what I mean? But at this time, I didn't know that my son was doing that. I didn't know that but I know the streets, how they used to come at my son and how they used to be disrespectful, trying to, you know what I'm saying? But he was serious. He said, "No, Pops, Brian upped on me." It was him and another little 600 member right there by Carter, you know. And I'm like, man, that probably was a BB gun. He said, no, it wasn't no BB gun. That was real. He upped on me. So of course, when I saw my son, I asked him and I talked to him. I'm like, you get into it with C-Day? What happened? You know, uh, and he tried to, deny it, of course. But I stayed on him. But like I said, I sat there and I talked to C-Day, and I said, I'm gonna talk to Brian. I'm gonna get on him about that, and that was it. See that he ain't say nothing smart. He ain't disrespect me or none of that. Uh, I guess he just wanted me to know that. You know what I'm saying? Because Scrap had to be about 13 probably. He probably had to be about 13. But I stood on top of him about that. I got on top of him, and uh, I think he was with the little boy Nico from Nico Gang, Nico's big brother. Uh, I think that's who C Day say he was with when that happened. But you know, that's the story that C Day gave me, that Brian did that to him. But him and Brian never really had no type of beef. C Day, like I say, they went to school together too. But it's just the different sides that you're on that causes them to fall out with one another. But I know Cedar and Brian had a relationship. It might was not close as McAdoo 600 and Scrap's relationship was. But Cedar and Scrap had a relationship too, you know what I'm saying? Because they both went to grade school together, you know what I'm saying? And Cedar probably a couple of years older than my son, he probably 27 and Scrap would have been 25 right now. So, yeah, coming out my crib, I bumped heads with C-Day on that. And I talked to him and I kept telling him, man, that wasn't Scrap. Scrap ain't, Ryan ain't do that. You know what I'm saying? That's because I didn't know, but my son told me one time, uh, he told me one time, because I stayed on him like, boy, what you doing? He was like, well, Pops, you'd rather me get caught with it than without it. So I hated that he had to live that type of life, you know, and not just him, all them young kids, man, all them that's in that era, that's around in that era, they all were some good kids. Trust me and believe me. You might have a few bad knuckleheads, but a lot of them kids is good kids. You know what I'm saying? Uh, I think we need to get this back. We need to take this back. But C-Day was a good kid. C-Day never disrespect me. Never. Never. He could have easily disrespected me. So I hate that he had to get booked and they went through what they went through. But that's life. You know, the life you live. And if you live by it, you die by it. That's what happened. You either gonna die or you gonna go to jail. But I'm gonna say this to say that, man. That's the story on C Day. I'm gonna say, man, stop it.